Hi, I'm Julie Newman-Soonarayan, Head International Trainer for Plasma Pen UK by Louise Walsh International. I'm talking to you today about our amazing plasma pens that we have on the market. We now have 3 plasma pens on the market: the Classic Pen, the Ultra Pen and the Platinum Pen. Depending on your skill level depends on which pen you would be perfectly suited to. So if you've never worked in the skin industry before, then I would highly suggest you go with the Classic Pen. If you're a skin technician who's been working a couple of years with the skin, I would suggest the Ultra Pen. And if you're a very extremely experienced skin technician, a registered nurse, a medic or a doctor, then I would suggest that you go with the Platinum Pen, which is this beautiful pen that I have here in my hand. What areas do we treat with Plasma Pen? Absolutely everywhere. We can treat the movable eyelid, we can treat underneath the eyelid. Anywhere that there's loose skin that needs to be shrunk, tightened or resurfaced, we can treat with our Plasma Pen. We can also do advanced procedures too, which involves removing skin lesions from the skin, reducing moles, revising scars, revising stretch marks and smoothing over stretch marks, and also removing cherry angiomas, skin tags, little red marks on the skin, what have you. We're always coming up with new technology with our Plasma Pens and new treatments that we can do with our Plasma Pen, but we can treat the skin from head right down to the tippy toes. Our training is second to none. You can have online training or either face-to-face training. Online training, some people think, oh, maybe it's not so good as the face-to-face training. It is. It's phenomenal. It's just as good as the face-to-face training. And in fact, when you get to do your case studies, you actually get more hands-on time on your clients. And then you submit those case studies to your trainer, who then feeds back to you one-to-one. So you actually get model one-to-one training when you take the online training. As far as return on investment, when I was looking at purchasing a Plasma Pen 4 years ago, I looked at all the pens that were available at that time, many of which I discovered were not true Plasma Pen devices, and coming from a 32-year background in the skin, I wanted to make sure that I was using a pen that was 100% what it says it actually does, and that it's not an electrical burning device. So that's when I came across Louise Walsh International and discovered her wonderful Plasma Pen. It is a plasma device. It's a true nitrogen device that sublimates the skin beautifully to shrink, lift, tighten and resurface the skin, as well as obviously removing those skin lesions as well. I decided to go with this pen because it's 100% German made. It's the company owns a manufacturing plant over in Germany, so I knew that I had 100% backup in case there was anything that went wrong with my pen. Needless to say, I've had my pen for 4 years, no problems at all. Never had anything wrong with my pen. All the probes and everything are also German made. Return on investment. I did my training the following day. I was fully booked for 2.5 days. 2.5 days in my clinic. I already knew which clients needed to have this treatment done. And I had my return on investment within that 2.5 days. I got back my money that I paid for my pen, for my extra supplies, as well as was left with a profit. Those clients then were ringing me 6 weeks later wanting more and more and more treatments and sending all their friends to me as well. So as you can see, my business grew rather quickly with Plasma Pen, and it will for you. I can highly recommend Louise Walsh International. The company in itself has great support. The trainers are phenomenal. We are international, worldwide. We're always there to hold your hand and support you throughout your career as a plasmologist with Louise Walsh International. We have great finance options available too, where you can pay with Afterpay or pay later, as well as a finance company that will help you get your hands on your Plasma Pen. So I look forward to being your trainer. Please click through and purchase your pen with us today. Take care.